Hey y'all, my name is Pam and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing good this morning. It is, let's see, about 7:30 in the morning here in a little bit cloudy San Antonio. And today is June the 1st. So what I am doing today, let's see. Well, first of all, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad you could stop by. We are going to be doing a kit up for an event today. And if you are returning channel family, welcome home. And I'm so glad to see you and thank you so much for spending some time with me. I appreciate it so much. So I'm going to be kitting up this canvas. So I kind of decided this is the one I'm going to do for Year of the Snake. I did have several people that, picked a couple of different ones. I had said that I was going to try to do two, and people who gave me two options, this one consistently was in those two options. Since this is the bigger one, I figured, you know what, I'll start with this one and see how far, make sure I can get done with it. And then if I can, I'm going to squeeze in the little Christmas snakes at the end because it's the smallest one. I think this one actually is doable for the month. There is a lot of color blocking in here, even though it is bigger. I did unbox this the other day. I did get this canvas from GBFKE, and it is a pretty little Medusa with the snakes in her hair. It is a 40 by 60 canvas, poured glue, and there are several ABs in here, I think. I don't remember how many I counted. I can tell you when I kit it up though. So yeah, so I am doing this as part of an event for DP. Oh, so sorry. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. For DP Bewitched Cat. And there are actually several people with channels who are kind of participating. I know DP Hobbyist is one. I'm going to put all the links down in the basement below under this canvas. So go show them all some love and check out their channels. Their channels are all awesome. I know Bewitched Cat has a Discord where she's going to be showing all of her all of the paintings that are going to go with this event. I believe DP Hobbyist also is going to have some where you can show, and she will share those over. If you would like to do one and you don't want to go share it somewhere else, you're welcome to share it here. And if that's fine with you, I can pass it along so it can be shared with all the rest of them that are being done. Just let me know. But yeah, so I'll put all their links in the bottom and, go show them some love. I will also put a link where I bought this canvas because she is cute. Just in case anybody's interested and missed the video where I unboxed it. So, okay, yeah, so I kind of got my stuff a little kind of pre-done. I will be kitting her up into, I just have one of my little cases here. I have already put washi on my containers. I put washi on my containers before I put the other stickers on them because your girl's not about cleaning these things, and it is so easy to get your stickers off because you just pull this washi right off and that sticker comes right off with it. So I usually put some washi down first and then put my stickers on it. I've got some little pre-labeled stickers. The way I do mine, I put, there are 40 colors here, so I have like 1 through 40, and I put the DMC code under there because I save my drills. And I need to know what the DMC code is. I make a copy of the legend on the side here, and I have it like blown up on a paper that I keep by my desk where I'm diamond painting, because I will usually put washi around the edges of these, because this one especially, the glue goes way out. So I'm going to washi all of this, and it's going to cover this legend, and I won't be able to see the what do you call them, symbols. So I've already made that copy, and it's sitting down on my drafting table, so that's ready to go. So yeah, I'm going to just start putting some of these in here. I think she's going to be so fun to do. She's so cute. I also, okay, let me get that open. Ooh, let me move this tea before I make a mess. That was almost a disaster. Knock these out of here. Ooh, something's loose. Oh, I think it's just a few little extras. They were in here. Get out of there. So everybody kits up differently. This is just how I do it. So, you know, do what works for you. I also am one of the people, I like to section off my canvas too with washi tape, and I will do that also, just so you can kind of see what it is that I do. Hopefully I don't have a bunch of static. All right, let me get these. Oh, that's a lot of 310. 3, 9, 4. Here. I use one of these little funnels that I bought. Oh, here. I got it from, you can see on here, Zodiac Shadows, if you can read that. Bought it on Etsy. It is awesome. I love this thing. Okay. So are any of you guys doing anything for Year of the Snake? Doing any particular canvases anywhere? I know some people just really are not fans of snakes, but I think they're kind of cool. I like snakes. And that says a lot, because I live in Texas, and everything in Texas is poisonous, girl. Everything here will kill you. Not just the snakes, the spiders, the bugs. Everything here is poisonous. It's crazy. But I do still like them. There you go. See, that makes it easy just to pour right in there. And then I put my little sticker on top of my washi. And whenever I get ready to kit this down, just pull the washi off and the sticker peels right off. And saves you a ton of cleanup. 7, 3. I'm hoping it's going to be nice weather today. It's been raining off and on here for days. I shouldn't complain. I'm sure we need the rain, but I'm kind of over it. I think I'm just a little nervous, especially because it's like I just got my car back out of the shop, and I'm like, every time we have a storm, I think, oh my God, here comes the hail again. But I'm just going to be a little jumpy about it for a while, I think. At least it's keeping it to where it's not as hot, because it gets hot here. So I'm probably, well, obviously, I don't know how many of these it's going to take to fill this up. I know there's 40 colors, and I have like 60 of these things. So I'll just fill them all up here. because I'm definitely not going to get the full bag in here. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Yeah, it's funny. Some people hate this part, the whole kitting up. I actually like it. That makes me kind of weird, but that's okay. I can be weird. I think it's the whole, like, getting organized and kind of the anticipation of starting something new. I really am very interested in getting this one done. It is so cute. I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm hoping I can get her finished and still have time to sneak in those little Christmas snakes. Those little Christmas snakes were adorable. Ugh. What is that? Big old piece of trash. Yeah, they're really cute. Oh, I think I can squeeze it all in. Oh, maybe not. I think I still have more room in that first one. Let me look. I'm scared to say it. I don't want to jinx myself, but at least so far there's not been static. Nah, it's not going to fit. I'll just use another one. Because I do hate static and dowels. I hate it so much. It's just such a challenge to get rid of it. Although I did find, I use static guard when I have it, but right now I don't have any static guards, so I was kind of hoping these would be okay. I have like little pieces of dryer sheets cut up where I will just cut a little piece of dryer sheet, stick it in the bag, and kind of shake it around. It usually works. Somebody told me one time that you could just like breathe into the bag, and as stupid as that sounds, it actually does work. Oops, I didn't make enough. I think that looks like the one that's got the most. Hopefully the rest of them will all fit in one. 8, 11. Ooh, that's gonna be a maybe, maybe not. Wow, look, these little guys, I'm surprised didn't escape. They were hanging right in the outside of the bag. All right, let's see. Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, yep, that was a maybe no. Nabbit. Oh, do you know what I need? Hang on one second. I'm going to make my life a lot easier here. Let's do this. Because I am about to make a huge mess when I take this off. There. And I just put this in here. And then they spill, they spill. There we go. Yeah, man, that wasn't even close. There, that way when I spill them, I can just do this. There you go. It's where I end up with drills all over the place. It's a good thing you usually have extras. Of course, the one time I say that, I wouldn't have enough. I've only done one other one from this particular company, and yeah, I had absolutely no issues at all. So I'm going to happily assume that this will be the same. Okay, there you go, Pam. Pay more attention to what you're doing. Escapee. It's one of the reasons I like to kit up in containers that I have more containers than I need. Just because some you need more than one container to store them. And I hate to leave any in little bags. I mean, I've done it. I have like really super huge canvases, and I just can't possibly get them all in there. And those I have to leave in bags, like the extras, until, good grief, girl, man, I did make a mess. All right, you're gonna go over here in my random drill container for now. I do keep extras since I've already pulled this out. I keep one that I label with an R for random drills, because you know how you just find like random drills laying around, just like this one right here. And if I just have one or two and I don't want to go digging the whole thing out again to find them, I'll just stick them in here, and at the end of the painting, if I have anything that I'm running out of, I look in here, and if I'm lucky, I have one or two in there. And then I also keep one with a T where I put my trash drills, just because I like to be able to see how much trash this particular canvas had. Because I do talk about that when I kit it down. Alrighty. Back to where I was. Let's see. Where am I? 4. I need 5. Can I get them in order? 6, 7, 8. Oh, here it is. Okay. What do you guys like to kit up in? Do you like to work out of bags, or do you use containers like these? I do have some of the little, like, I call them Tic Tac containers. You know, it's like the little Tic Tac candies. They're shaped like that. And I used to use those a lot. I kind of got to where I didn't like them as much because the lid starts to get to where it doesn't want to close all the way after a while. I've also used the ones that you get from Harbor Freight. The nice thing about those, they're cheap. I like, because, you know, I like cheap. And they hold a lot. Each one holds a lot of drills. The problem I find with those is that they don't, the lids don't all close really tightly. So I don't have, you know, I end up having to kind of put some together. When I find the ones that just don't close, I just throw them away, and I have enough of those that I can like put them in that big box, because I think once you put them in the big box, there's enough for like 25 of the little containers. So those are nice, but you know, they're a little dicey. I also have, well, I have some actual real Elizabeth Ward, and I have like my Elizabeth Ward knockoffs. I do use those occasionally. I really, mostly, I find I use these little suitcase things with the containers. I have a lot of these. So obviously there's going to be a bunch of green in this. But that's okay. All right, we're moving now. This one's pretty. I like that. The kind of light green. I am really hoping that it comes out as cute as the picture that they have with it. Sure, it'll be fine. I mean, it is a round drill kit. I honestly prefer squares. I think I get a better picture, but the colors behind here are generally like the color of the drill, so hopefully it won't be too obvious where the drill stops and the, oh, this isn't going to fit for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to need 2 for this one. So I'm hoping that it won't be too obvious. I think I can get by with just 2 of these. Let's see. Yeah, well, I lost a little bit of them, but that's okay. That's why I put the tray under it, so I can catch them. That's a good thing with these big trays here, especially this particular one. I don't particularly like to use this tray for diamond painting because they're big, but they're a little flimsy and they're not real straight at the bottom, and my drills get kind of wonky in there. But I find they're good for this. There you go, perfect. It was 9. I'm gonna have to get some more dots. 500. Perfect. Because I think this particular one holds 60, and I only need 40, so should be good. Should have plenty of room. 19, 39, 11, 12. All right, where are you? 14. The good thing with these are, if you do like to work out of bags, you're already done. I don't mind them. I mean, it's okay to work out of bags. I find that I spend a lot of time sorting through bags to get my drills. I know I've seen people that have them, and they're smart about it. They put them in like these photo boxes with dividers in there, and that's how they keep their bags straightened out, so they're not having to search everywhere, because that's the smart way to do it and not the Pam way to do it. So I just use these. But they absolutely work, and you can absolutely use little baggies. This is just so time consuming. The nice thing is, man, I'm gonna jinx myself. No static, and it goes pretty quick once I'm not searching for things. 11, 12, and this thing, I'm telling you, game changer. It's the best thing ever. So these are AB drills. Let me show you. Put this up here where you can see it. See how they like sparkle? Different colors. And it's that glitter coating on top of it. It's funny because, I mean, they sparkle, but I swear that they get so sparkly it makes the other drills around them sparkle too. I love a kit with ABs in them. Oh, that's a pretty color green. That's so gorgeous. I love that. All right, let's see if this one fits. Open. There we go. I am really looking forward to seeing everybody's snake pictures. I've seen a couple where people have posted, you know, like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. And some of them have been really cute. But then again, I don't mind snakes, so. I probably should mind snakes, considering where I live. We have, like, snakes are scary here. I actually had a rattlesnake in my yard once. It's funny, you know, I don't mind the snakes so much. I mean, they'll leave you alone, you know. I mean, if there's a rattlesnake around, you can generally hear it, because I've been out walking before, you know, in kind of like a field sort of situation, and all of a sudden I heard it, and it's like I stopped, and I'm like, okay, well, snake, you win. I just will go back the way I came. And it's a distinctive sound. You can't miss it. But yeah, I heard it. I walked away, left it alone. Even the one that was in my yard, I left it alone. It went away. He's just out there living his best snake life. The things I don't like here, girl, the scorpions, the bugs. It's like, oh. Spiders. We have, I don't usually mind spiders, but we have like these brown recluse spiders here that I swear they leave such an ugly place if they bite you. I don't generally kill spiders, but I did have my husband kill one not too long ago. And the only reason I had him kill it is because it decided to take up residence right by my front door. And it was a black widow. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Maybe you can't live here. I'm sorry. So I did have him get rid of that one. But I generally don't kill spiders. But It's like, no, I can't have a black widow waiting to pounce on me by my front door. That's not going to happen. It's so funny. Right after I moved to San Antonio, I went into my living room one day and I saw something like skitter across the floor, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Sorry. I'm like, what was that? And I saw it again, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a scorpion. And I went to, where am I? 17. I called the bug murdering people like immediately. And I'm like, no, you got to come to my house. Stat, today. You got to come to my house. I said, this thing's going to sneak into my bed and kill me. Okay, granted, they're not going to kill you, but it's going to hurt, you know? And I've even had people say that they've found scorpions in their bed because they like crawl into the bed because it's warm, or they crawled into their shoes and they put their foot in there and got bit. I'm like, oh, no, that's not happening. Absolutely not. So I called the bug murdering people. I'm like, no, you gotta come. So they came, and I paid so much money. I had the entire house fumigated. I had them spray the outside of the house. I had them spray the yard. There couldn't have been a bug alive within a 1 mile radius of me by the time they got finished. And I remember my husband told me, it's like, oh my God, you paid hundreds of dollars to kill one scorpion. I said, you betcha I did. And I found that beast dead in my kitchen like the next day, and I'm like, oh, sorry little man, girl, whatever you were, but you cannot live in my house. Scorpions, that's just crazy. Okay, let's see, where are we here? I know I've actually had some people tell me they live in places where there's like nothing poisonous. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And we even have like wild cats that'll get you out here. That's a pretty AB. I love that one. Let's see. Get open. Open. Almost. Let's see. 18. 19. I just saw you. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's another AB. Pretty. I think this is going to be so sparkly. I'm going to, throughout the month, I'll probably just do some whipping chats while I do it, so I can kind of like keep track of progress. It'll keep me honest. That's another one of the reasons that I like to portion off my canvas with washi. I'll show you in a minute, because it I can kind of plan out how long it's going to take me to do it, and it just, you know, kind of keeps you motivated, kind of keeps you on track. You can take the whole thing off and use release papers if you like. I do have quite a few release papers. The only thing about release papers, you can't see what's under. You can't see what's under the cover. And if you want to look at your picture as you go, you won't be able to see it. But that's okay too. I also do have some silicone mats that I use with some of my bigger paintings. And of course, Diamond Art Club paintings, you don't need any of that actually, because they're, unless you get an older canvas, they have their covers are already perforated for you, and so you don't have to do anything. You just kind of tear them off as you go. Let's see, 23, 24. What am I looking for? 21, 26, 27. Oh, hiccup, sorry. Okay, where'd you go? 24, 25, 23, 26. Oh. If it would have been a snake, it would have bit me. That's a pretty color green too. All right, let's see if this is going to fit. Maybe yes, maybe yes. Oh, yeah. Yay. Cool, cool. So how's it been in your neck of the woods? Y'all still getting, it seems like everybody that I talked to lately has been getting terrible weather. I don't know what's going on. I think I even heard, one of my friends was telling me there's like a tropical storm already. I thought, man, already? I don't even want to start thinking about hurricane season yet. It has, I live close enough to the coast that it's still a concern. We usually don't get the full force winds that say like Houston or Galveston gets. So by the time it makes its way into us, it's not blowing as bad. But it's like we get all the tornadoes and we get all the rain and all the flooding. Depending on whether the top half of the storm is coming or the bottom half. Yeah. Get pretty crazy. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? Oh, I don't think you're going to get up here. I don't think that's good. Hey, no, get out of my glass of tea. You cannot have my tea. No, ma'am. Crazy cat. Just because I have it, she wants it. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, anyway, back to what I was talking about Diamond Art Club. Sorry, I got distracted. That's the only bad thing about doing these on cameras. It's really easy to get distracted because I'm trying to also make sure that I get the right drills and the right thing. So I get a little more distracted than usual. I'm so sorry. That's okay. This part of it's almost done though. Yeah, I like their perforated canvases. It's really nice. The last Diamond Art Club one I opened though, it has perforated canvas, but there's no, it doesn't have the ink like on the edges where it is. So it's hard to tell where the perforation is. So I may end up putting washi on that one just so I can kind of see where it's at. Because usually there's like a little line of either pink or gray right where the perforation is, so you can kind of see where you are. Oh. Try to escape. There is no escape. Okay, yay, that page is done. When I upload this too, I will put timestamp on there. So if you don't want to watch all of this part, you absolutely do not have to, and you can go right on to the next part. But honestly, I kind of like it, but usually when I'm listening to somebody do one of these things, I kind of have it playing off in the background, and I'm just kind of sitting there doing my own thing. And then whenever I hear them say something that I need to actually look at, then I look up. But I usually just listen while I work on my own stuff. Oh, see, that's an AB also. You can see the sparkle. It's so pretty. Okay. Let's see here. I had no idea there were so many shades of green. I think by the time I finish this one, I'm going to be sick of anything green for a while. I'm actually still have been working on the, what do you call it? Nikki Bomey canvas. But that thing is so huge. It's like, I'm a little bit burnt out on it now. I need to put it away for a little while. We were kind of working on it as a channel, you know, everybody doing their own like Nikki Bomeys. And the only Nikki Bomey canvas I had was like 100 and something. It, like, when I took the picture of it, it literally took up the entire length of my sofa when I unrolled it. So huge. I've gotten maybe 1/4 of it done. But I think I'm gonna put that one away just for a little while because I'm starting to get a little burnout on it now. Her canvases are beautiful, but they are so confetti heavy that, yeah, I just need a little break from that. So I thought, awesome, I can work on my Medusa thing going here. I love this thing too. If you guys don't have a funnel like this, I cannot recommend it enough. It's so awesome. And I really love this one. I also bought from the same shop this really cool cover minder. I don't have it up here with me, or I'd show it to you. You'll see it when I do like a whip and chat later. And it's like a little voodoo doll. It's the cutest thing. It's so cute. I need to order something else from them. I love cover minders. Even if I'm not holding anything back, I just stick them on my thing because they're cute to look at. But that one's super cute. I wish it was green. I don't have anything green in the cover minder. It's blue. But she's cute enough that I don't care. She can be blue. That's fine. On the home stretch. On the home stretch. I have got stuff I need to do today. I think I finished my laundry yesterday, thank goodness. What I really need to do is I need to come up here and organize my stash because it's getting embarrassing. Like really embarrassing. It's all over the place. I have stuff that needs to be unboxed. I have stuff that is like unboxed, but it's just waiting for me to do it. And I need to come up with a better organizing thing. I got a app. It's from Dreamer Designs. I like Dreamers. I have quite a few Dreamer canvases, but this one is a I think it's called Dreamer. Is it Diaries? Dreamer Diaries, maybe. And you don't only put Dreamers. You can put anything in it. You can put any brand, whatever. And it's an app on your phone. And the cool thing is the Dreamer ones, all you have to do is scan them and it puts all the information in, of course, because you know that's theirs. But you can I've put Temu stuff in there before too. And you just kind of keep track of what you've got, what you're working on, what you have in your stash. So I've just now started entering things into it. So as I'm unboxing stuff, I just add it in there to like my stash, and then I'm just going to go back through, and then stuff that I have already like up on the shelf, I'll eventually add those too, just so I can keep track of what I've got going on. I don't even have all my whips in there. I need to put my whips in there because I've got too many whips going on. I'm really honestly trying to get some of them done. I just finished one that I had. So I did finish a whip. So I don't feel too bad about starting something new because I finished a whip. So it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. Okay. Oh, yep. These are all going to fit in here nice. Let's see. Oh, we're on the home stretch. I think the rest of these bags are not big bags either, so this was plenty room. To get her done. I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to get 2 of these done this month. My work schedule is just stupid this month, unfortunately. Yeah, we have, you know how it is. It's summer, people are on vacation. And just have to pick up the slack. That's okay. I probably need the overtime. I just had to put a new roof on my house. So I should be happy that I have it available to me. See, I'm trying to make it a good thing. I should be happy that I can replenish that money back into our funds by working overtime. I was so mad. We had to, we had to replace our roof because of the hailstorm for last month. And I was so angry because they only would allow us a depreciated value of the roof. So, yeah, we only got $2,000 towards the replacement of our roof. And I was like, wow, that kind of bites. So yeah, we ended up being like $8,000 out of pocket to replace it. Because my roof was probably like 17 years old, something like that. So they gave us the depreciated value of it. So what I would like to know is if I only get a depreciated value on my roof after, 16, 17 years, shouldn't my insurance payment be a depreciated value also? Does that mean my insurance payment should go down? How does that work? I still pay the same insurance premium, but It's worthless? Is that what they're telling me? So yeah, I was not real happy about that situation. But I guess it is what it is. Fortunately, my car was covered except for my $1,000 deductible. At least it covered all of that because it ended up being $14,000 for the damage to the car. So at least that, I would have really been sad if I'd had to pay that. Oh, almost. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Get in there. Okay, just one that had a little bit of static. Not too bad, though. I definitely can't complain about that. These have been good. I hate it when the static is so bad they're jumping right out of the bag. All right, last one. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of all of that. And I can show you how this looks. There you go. So that fit perfect. And I still have some leftovers. But yeah, that's great. I love these. And then you can just pull them out, get what you need, put them back. And I have my random drills and my little trash drills, so I can see how much trash was in the, here, look, I'm gonna even put my little trash in here that I got a minute ago. Because I do like to see, because, you know, I hate kits that are super trashy. So, oh, good Lord, Pam. All right, I'm really gonna have to figure out which one this came from, because there were more in here. Yeah, they're all from the same one. I think it was probably that very first one that I spilled. Here, let me put these in here. All right, get in there. No, you cannot escape. There you go. Okay. So I was also going to show you guys what I'm talking about. I will washi through the edges of my canvas just because the glue extends pretty far out. And what I do is I just take washi tape and run it along the edge. And I do that just so I don't get dirt. And, you know, I have 6 cats. I don't want to get a bunch of cat hair all up in there. So I do put washi along the edges here. I'm also going to section out my canvas. I'm just going to show you how I do that really quick. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. I mean, you don't need to watch all of it. It's pretty easy, but just so in case you don't know how to do this, what I do is I will just start like figuring out, I want to kind of plot out how long this is going to take me to do. And one of the ways I can do that is I usually make my squares something that is reasonable to me that I think I can get done, like in one sitting. So I can start by, I'm gonna just cut it right in half first. And I try to line my tape up to where it's going to be on the edge of a row. Like so. So like again, this is how I do it. You know, everybody has their own way. But I always say, you know, I like to look and see how different people do stuff, and then I pick and choose what I want, what I like from that. And then I will go like about halfway down from here. Let's go right here. But like I said, you can absolutely use release paper, or you can even lift this thing up and work on it and just put it back down if you like. It gets in my way and it gets on my nerves, so I don't do that. But it's certainly, you know, do what works for you, you know. You can also use parchment paper, but you have to be careful with parchment paper because not not all parchment paper can be used as a cover. You need to make sure that you get non-stick parchment paper. If you just get the regular parchment paper, it's going to stick to your canvas and you're going to be sad because it's going to be almost impossible to get off. But the good thing is, you can get it at the grocery store. I mean, it's not difficult to find. And then I go, let's see, I think I'll do this by like thirds maybe. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So again, I just try to make sure I have it like on the edge of the row. So when I cut it, I'm cutting it up to where I want. Like I'll lay my drills all the way up to the edge there. There, like so. And then of course I'll go up that way also. And let me put this one at about half. Let's see. Get over there. Okay. There. So like I can just cut this back and just do a section at a time. So what I use to cut it is I use a ceramic cutter. You can see it's got just like a little nubby thing right on the end of it there. You kind of see it. And I mean, you don't have to press too hard, but I mean, press hard enough that you can cut it. And just hold it and run that little sharp nubby thing right down the edge where your tape is. I have heard people using like a seam ripper also, you know, like for sewing. There, see? So that did not cut my canvas. So I said oh, way to go, Pam. Put your arm there. Duh. And then this is what I would use my cover minder for, to hold that. And then you just put your diamonds on. And then if you don't finish it, just cover it up. There you go. And that's it. All right. So this is pretty much going to be ready for me to do. I'm going to wash the edges of it and be done there. And yeah, I'm going to get started working on this today. So you guys have a great rest of your day and be safe and be blessed. Thank you so much for spending time here with me today while I struggle kitting these things up. And but I did want to show you guys this particular canvas, and this is what I will be working on for Year of the Snake. And I will drop the names down of the other channels and stuff that are kind of participating in this, and go show them some love. Show them some love. And like I said, I know DP Bewitched Cat has her Discord that we're going to be uploading these pictures on. If you don't want to do that, just check her channel out. She might can tell you where else to put them. Or I know DP Hobbyist also is going to be sharing pictures that are people from her channel do, and we'll share with her. And like I said, if you want to just drop them in mine too, if you want to do one, that's fine. I'm happy to share that with her. And I believe she's going to do some videos with like all the different ones that are completed and stuff, just to show how cute they all turned out. Okay, so that's all I got for you today. Be blessed, be safe, have a great day. Check out the people I have down below, and I will leave a link to the canvas down below. And you have a great one. All right, see ya, bye.